1,000,000
Hey, more than
fulfilling
that.
sure
Don't sit up there
that
and
he
listen
is
to
the
that chick
father of
like
this
that,
baby.
man. Hey, man, I'm telling you. I don't know what
You
you're talking
know.
about. No,
You
I don't
know.
know nothing. Hey,
Oh, you
this
got
ain't-
something to do
that
with
ain't got
it.
nothing to do with
Yeah,
that. Ain't
whatever, we
nothing
gon'
about
see.
that.
All you ladies having babies just to keep a man around. There is one thing you should probably know. Sit and think about the drama you will bring to the child. And how you're using him for no. Are you gon' say he's the biggest when you've been all over town? Don't you know you reap just what you sow? Open legs and empty heads don't do much but keep you down. You get more than you want. And now you're in episode out of control on some more shit.
Tonight you're tuning in again with It's Rough But It's Real. We got over here to my left,
Ross P.
Gavin.
and of course, aka Lynn, the boss. Tonight we'll be talking about mama's babies and daddy's maybes. Let's get it popping.
Mama's babies, daddy maybes. You got a lot of these women out here that are putting these men on child support. They raising these kids, come to find out sometime 18 years later that they are not the father. And we always get, bashed because they say we do a lot of men bashing ourselves and different things like that. So we want to take up for some of these men who are actually getting mistreated and being accused of different things like that. So we're going to take up for the men today.
We got y'all tonight.
We got y'all tonight. We're not going to be,
Not gonna mean
nigga
back
this
y'all
and
tonight.
nigga that. And
Maybe a little bit. I
little
take
bit.
that back. I ain't gonna lie.
You never know with Lynn the boss. We might go all the way that way, but we're going to try. We're going to try to stand up for you guys tonight. So let's get it popping. What's the deal?
One thing about it, it's always mama's babies. But you know what? Sometimes it's daddy's babies. If you know that you've been sleeping with more than one man, don't take your ass on Maury talking about you 100% sure that man is the father, because you end up looking like an ass in the end. He is not the father. If you know you a hoe, don't go on the show. Simple as that.
Right. You got especially, I don't know what it is with these younger. I don't know if they so in love with these guys and they just want them to
hoes.
be. They just hoes.
They get around. When they young, they bopped out, and y'all get around.
Somebody got to stand up though and teach them a little better though.
Shit, they ain't gonna lie.
They put it off on these guys and then they actually, I don't know. I just don't know what to say about them. I think we need to just set our young women down and have a talk with them and let them know that that's not the way to go.
What's in them
Stop
is in
sleeping
them.
around with everybody and these guys don't love you. They just looking for a quick hit.
Because that cuteness ain't getting you nowhere. At the end of the day, I'm finna be 40. And by the time y'all get my age, you won't look this beautiful, okay? You won't look this preserved because you're so ran through. At that age, I mean, you should be thinking about trying to get yourself together for the future instead of running around here not knowing who you done laid with. You done laid with more than one nigga that month. So how you know that you're 100% sure that man is the father? It's always going to be mama's babies. But quit putting these kids off on these men and hurting these men by hollering that they're the father. If you don't know, just keep it real. It's rough, but it's real. Keep it real. Shit, I don't know. I done laid down with more than one man. Hey, you might not be the father. Let's get a blood test when it's all said and done. That's the only real way to go. And also keep your legs closed and sleep with one man per month, if that's what you got to do. It is what it is.
Shit. If you're not gonna be with that man, and then I don't know.
Use a rubber. Use a condom.
Besides babies, it's HIV, STDs.
That's right.
And all of that. So besides the baby thing, you got to worry about all these other diseases out here that you can catch or whatever. But I want to let y'all know about this situation.
Come on with it.
Okay, now I have a family member who's an excellent father. He's been the caregiver for his children since birth. And one of his kids was diagnosed with brainstem cancer. And they got this fund for him and all of this and different things. And, it's been a lot of money going towards his well-being. Now that all of this money is being involved, the mother family, basically, are trying to keep him away from his kids. Now all of a sudden they want to be real active in the kid's life and try to make him out to be the bad person. And recently you know, he's been back into the hospital because the tumor has started swelling. She got a restraining order on him and everything, trying to keep him away from his child, trying to keep him away from her. And this might be like the last days, because with this disease he has, the longevity of his life expectancy is 6 months. And the most is 2 years, I believe. You have had some to live up to 2 years. And he was diagnosed probably about 4 or 5 months ago.
I got some advice for you on that though. Tell your cousin, real talk. Tell your cousin that they can make it where even though she can keep her restraining order, but he need to go back to the court, let that judge know what's going on. Go back to the court. I mean, not wait a day. Go back to the court, petition the court, tell the court. He can go before the judge and just talk to him. The judge can make it where she have a certain visiting time and he do. Because they both got the same rights as a parent.
As a parent, but you know,
she's no better than him. That has nothing to do with the child. What him and her got going on, they just can't be there at the same time.
Right.
He need to know his rights.
But
so
the thing
what he
about
need to
it
do
is,
is go to the court.
With the way this disease is, who's to say he got that time to go and put it back in the court? What I'm saying is,
he gonna risk
you
going to
got
jail going there when she there.
Well, yeah, that's what he's gonna do, and I stand behind him. If he go, then
If he
I'll
go
have
to jail, he not gonna be able to see his son. At least try to go before the judge. They might see him the same day. You never know. Make that effort. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, that's something he gonna have to. He
Instead of
gonna
going
have
up
to
there and just jump into the
try.
hospital.
But he right now he's
No,
been
he
trying to
wants
go
his
because
child.
he been in this child life.
He ain't gonna be there for him if he in jail.
He need to get somebody that's there that can call him when she not there.
That
Right.
way he can go.
That way
That's
he
what
can
I
go.
said. And then he won't because she coming in on him.
Because
that
like you
restraining
say,
orders
that's
work
right,
like
it's at
that.
the- it's at the
She
end.
can't go when he there
It's so
either. You know
close.
that, don't you?
Right.
He can also call the police and say, I'm up here seeing my son, and she can't. Restraining orders work both ways. That person, you might be in Kroger's. Just because she come in Kroger's, he got to leave. No, sir. No, ma'am. He got the right too. You can't just keep running where she goes. She could just be coming because he there.
Right.
That's why you call and say, hey, I'm here. They violating it. She would be violating it at that point too.
Right.
So it works both ways. He just need to know get his paperwork. I mean, I've had that done. I've had a restraining order put on me before, and I know how the shit go. It go like that. Real talk. I've had one put on me. Baby daddy, whole ass. That's right.
And then she
I'm
crazy.
just saying, it is what it is. A man shouldn't put one on a woman, but I've had one on me because, like I say, I don't go. But at the same time, I ain't done enough to know, but I ain't killed you. Ain't said I was going to kill you, ain't tried to kill you. You just, if you foul, you foul. I call you out on what you are. But I'm telling you, on mine, the same thing. I went everywhere I wanted to go. Now, if you bring your ass where I am, you violating it. You can't, that person can't come where you at either.
Right.
And that's the truth. That's how they work. So he need to know his rights, and that's it.
can
Fathers
go up
have
there.
rights. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. When my son was little, his daddy straight got mad because somebody else was in the car with me and took him. And I went to the police station to get my son back because I was the caregiver. He lived with me. So they told me, by law, this man can keep this baby. He got just as many rights as you when it comes to y'all got
It's
the
a
same
civil.
rights.
It's a civil matter.
It's a civil matter.
That's
So
right.
if he decided to keep him, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Right.
I just reversed the game and went over there and deboed and got my child back because of who I am. But if I was just some weakling, it wasn't no way I could get him back. I would have had to go through the system to get my child
Because
back.
that's exactly what he did. Like,
Go to court.
he went and took his kids, all of them, and left with them. And there was nothing they can do. And as a matter of fact, the police department that's in that city, they all know he take care of his kids. They hate to even get involved. But if you make a complaint, then they have to do their job.
Now check this out.
So,
What about this? So my situation, I can go take my daughter and go home with her.
Y'all already did
It's already illegal. It's already
You
in
could
the
have did it
courts.
before the fact. But see, y'all already include the court, so you got to go by the court order. Had you not did that, oh yeah, if wasn't no court order involved, yeah,
Right.
she yours. Boom.
it wouldn't be no kidnapping nowadays.
No, it's no kidnapping when you
As
are a
far as
father.
my knowledge, if anybody else knows,
The police told me that, so I know it went on with me. And I'm gonna tell you, I was the mother with the child, but wasn't nothing I could do. He went on and released him. That's the only way I got my child back. It was gonna be a war, and I told them that. But the thing that gets me, let me go back to this. Well, I know y'all probably, but anyway, the thing that gets me is like when women, these men, you got a lot of outstanding stand-up guys like yourself, you know, and these women, they put these babies on these dudes, and the dudes be real good dudes, and the baby don't even be theirs. I just hate that.
But that woman recognized that there's a good man. That's the reason why they do that. You know what I'm saying?
Men, quit claiming these babies unless you get the DNA. You're not the father until you get the 99.99 or 100% is yours.
Yeah,
Quit that shit. Quit claiming these kids.
It's $4.75 at lab court.
Right. Quit claiming these kids and they not yours, you know.
It's hurting. It really do hurt the kids. And then sometimes they grow up and they get in relationships and find out we cousins and all of that. It happened a lot in the South. You know, that happened a whole
ladies
lot
need to
in
be
the
real
South.
with themselves. You know.
The kids, brothers and sisters and first cousins and all of that stuff.
That's
That's
motherfuckers
crazy.
just laying out, you know. Be real with yourself. If you out here hoeing, quit running around talking about I'm pregnant, and niggas quit claiming these hoes babies. Shit. You are not the father until DNA says otherwise. I mean, if I was a nigga, you know what I'm saying? If I was a woman and I knew I was a hoe, which I'm not, on both my kids, we didn't have that problem. But at the same time, but if I knew I was a hoe and I'm a hoe, shit, what the fuck, nigga, I don't know if it's yours or Joe Blow's. But what we are gonna do is take these tests when they come out. But really, women, you playing yourself and you don't look cute doing it, and I don't think good of you when you do that. To me, a hoe is a hoe and you can't change them. They are what they are. Quit running around here screwing and expecting a nigga to take care of your baby. Get your shit in order. Get your house in order.
And that was even a situation where I got a friend, and he still raising the child like it's his own. He
Good
found
man.
out when the child was like 12 that it wasn't his. But what's so crazy about it, this kid looked just like him.
Be like that.
Oh my goodness, looked
He
just
right.
like him.
He right.
He
It's
fed
And they say you feed them long
You
enough, they'll
right.
start looking like you.
That's
But
the truth.
it's not his. And I was like, are you for real? That's not his baby. I was shocked. But it's not his. But he's still taking up that father figure, being their dad. He's being a dad to this kid, and he know now that it's not his child. And my friend, he actually, like, he's taking ownership of a child, and he said that this little girl is his. And I have no problem with that, because if you say this your child and I'm with you, then that's
before
your
your
child.
time
That's
anyway,
before my
so.
time anyway. So
But
if
the
you want
ones
to go
during
for
your
it,
time, now that's when you got a problem.
yeah, if you want to go for it, go for it. But
No.
that little girl don't look
During my
like him.
time. And a nigga ain't gonna be
I'm
with me
sorry.
claiming nothing during my time, whether it's theirs or not.
She don't look.
I'm
She
cut.
don't look like
Gross.
him right now.
She probably ain't his. These hoes hoeing and these stupid ass niggas claiming these babies.